lovely people. So, namaste. As I promised, you've read all the stuff above on my newsletter about morning glory, and I wanted to do a very authentic, as you can see, I've just got up, a morning routine that I do every day. So this is 30 minutes that I put aside for myself. It's going to be yoga, obviously, breathing and meditation, along with visualizing the bigger goal of what you would desire. So we're going to start. So we're going to stand up, getting yourself comfy as you can, but we're going to shake it out. This is what I do in the morning. I shake it out and get my nervous system nicely awake. So you're going to shake your arms above your head, out to the side, and your feet too. It's bonkers, but it works. And all the way down. Do this for about a minute. I also find in my practice that, even though it's only 30 minutes, I can get it all in. So jumping up and down, lightly. And again, I said in my newsletter, and I have to remind myself that it's early, it's 6:30 here, that this symbolises and represents faith in action. When I do this each day, then I see more positive results ricocheting onto my life. And stop. Well done. For a moment, palms facing outwards, closing your eyes, feeling your hands, your heartbeat. Observing your breath, and take a moment to set your intention, putting everything aside of your yoga mat and having these next 30 minutes to be focused just for you, to be more focused, alert, and increasing awareness. Gently open your eyes. I'm going to come straight to our sun salutes. We're going to get 2 sun salutations in. Hopefully my top will allow me. So, feet are together. Oh, my head's chopped off. I need a cameraman, don't I? Very authentic, I said. Until I'm not awake. But this will be you when you do your morning routine. So, feet together. Hands to namaste. Checking in. So lengthening up into the spine, soften the shoulders, and we're going to go with 2 rounds. So breathe in as your arms come out, shoulder width apart. You're going to come back to a backward bend and breathe out the nose as you come forward. Tucking your head in, then bend your knees. Left knee comes to the mat, bringing up the body. Inhale as your arms come all the way up, out in front of you. Still breathing in. You're going to keep the back toe curled. And exhale, slowly come down. It's going to awaken the whole of your body. Your palms land. You're going to step that right foot back to downward dog. Keep your knees bent because you won't be awake. Head in between the arms, relaxing your neck and pushing back as much as you can. Then you're going to come forward to plank pose. Knees come down to child pose. Resting the head for a second or 2. Transferring that weight to cat pose onto the stomach, hands either side of the chest and elbows in. Coming to Bhujangasana, and then checking that your toes are curled, placing the weight back onto the hands and push back up to your downward dog. Again, checking that you're still okay, but keep the knees bent. Try not to overstretch on this in the morning. Really listen to your body. Stepping up. I chose a different top. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Step that right foot forward to forward fold. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, come down. I'm going to do 1 more. So checking that your feet are together. Being aware of your body. Remember, it's all about awareness. Yoga meditation. We want to increase awareness of our body. So here we go. Inhale, arms out to the side. Pelvic comes forward, exhale, come down. Bending the knees, left knee lands, checking the hips are square. square. Inhale, come up. Look at the middle fingers, second by second if you can, being as mindful as possible. Palms land and step that right foot all the way back to downward dog. Relaxing the head, the neck, pushing back, bending the knees slightly. Come down to that plank pose, shoulder blades shadowing the hands, knees come down. We're going to come down to child pose, surrender for a second. To cat pose. Hands all the way into the chest, elbows in, lifting the head, no weight onto the hands, curling the toes, to coming up to that downward dog again. Tailbone to the ceiling, navel in, pushing all that weight from the upper body to the lower body, but really paying attention to the back of the legs. Come forward with that left foot, inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Stepping back, stepping forward with that right leg. Inhale, come up, and exhale, come down. Perfect, so you've done your 2 sun salutes. And straight from the sun salute, we're going to come to Padasana, increasing our concentration, which will help us for our meditation. So, all the way onto the left leg. Check where the weight is on the front and the heel of the foot, and lift that right leg either below the joint or above. So that right sole of the foot is to the inner thigh, thumbs to sternum to our tree pose. I'm going to stay here just for 30 seconds. Getting your eyes fixed, pointed on that one thing, softening your face. Knowing it's not how we fall, it's how we rise. Engaging the stomach muscles so not all that weight's coming on that left leg. Coming up in an upward motion. Don't forget to smile. You're putting yourself first, which is a good thing. And slowly release that foot to the mat. Release your hands. Well done. So right foot all the way onto that. Check where the weight is so it's even. And then that left foot comes to the inner thigh or below, but not on the joint. Thumbs to sternum. 30 seconds. Getting your eyes fixed on that one point. Lengthening up into the spine. Breathing in the nose, checking the positioning. And slowly release the foot. Well done. You're going to do a nice side bend, and it's called Konasana 3. So you're going to be 2 feet apart, feet are parallel, and your arm's going to come up to your right arm by your right ear. And check that your shoulders of your body is facing forward. This is an inhale as you come to the left. Hold here for 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Suspend the breath as left arm to left ear. This is all about the breathing. Breathe in with that bend. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale back to the beginning. 3, 2, 1. No breathing for 2 seconds. Right hand by right ear. Breathe in. It'll get you thinking. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. No breath. Left arm, left ear. Last round. Side bend. Really stretching here. Check the body isn't coming over. Hold. Exhale. And relax the arm to the side. Really well done. Okay, so now we're going to do one of my favorite poses. Extremely good for our spine. This positioning is all wrong, but again, I wanted it to be authentic. So, I can't get more authentic than this. So, 2 fists width apart, hands out in front of you, and we're going to do cat-cow. So make sure that you're looking down at the mat. This is a breath in. And then breathe out, tucking the head all the way in, chin to chest. That's an exhalation, getting a really big stretch on the spine. And then inhale, eyes to the ceiling, opening the heart. And then exhale, coming all the way back, tucking the tailbone in, bringing your head all the way in, pushing the hands away from the mat. And repeat this for a few rounds in your own time. Opening the heart and again paying attention to that lower back. Knowing every time we move it, it gets stronger. Well done. Using the breath as well. And coming to neutral. And then you're going to bring your knees a little bit apart and come back onto your ankles. Arms out in front of you to one of my other favourite poses, child pose. But just really feel your forehead land to the mat and using that breath in and out the nose. So stay here. And if this is at the start of your day, which it is, then taking an attitude of I surrender. I surrender. It's sometimes only when we surrender and really let go that we can get out of the way and the universe will give us something even more magical. So this is what this represents. Connecting to the breath, observing your diaphragm in this pose, extending out the arms a little bit more if you like. And slowly coming up. Nice. So I wanted to put another one of my favourite poses in, and again, these particular yoga poses are not just about the physical, as most of you will know. There's the breathing, which is a really big part of this particular yoga, because when we do the breathing, not only are we concentrating a little bit more, but we're increasing the respiratory system, and when we do that, when we regulate our breath, then we can regulate our mind and regulate our thoughts. So this is really important. So we're going to do a cross-leg position, or if you're me, Padmasana, but get yourself nice and comfy in this position. So your shoulders are nicely rounded, you're lengthening up into the spine, your sitting bones are rooted, and palms facing up for a moment. Just stay there. Again, some people have a little bit of a curled spine, so really investigating that body awareness, especially in simple poses. So close your eyes. Make an intention to keep focused and alert on your breath, knowing you're increasing your lung capacity every pose. Just check in to see where you're breathing from. Gently open your eyes and we'll begin. You're going to raise your hands over your head and palms are going to be together. Let's see. Again, very tall. Hopefully you can see me now. So this is a natural breath here, and you're going to inhale to the right for 3 seconds. So breathe in the nose for 3, 2, 1. You're going to hold for 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Now inhale to the left. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3. Hold your breath. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Now breathe in the center. Breathe in 1, 2, 3. Now exhale with a twist, keeping your body straight. 3, 2, 1. Hold here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath enters the nose. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Check your body. Inhale to the center. 3, 2, 1. A little backward bend. Exhale as you come forward, but keep the sitting bones grounded. Hold here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, coming up. And exhale the arms down. Pavantanasana, mountain pose. Excellent, well done. Okay, so now we are ready for our meditative pose. So either stay here if that feels comfortable, but if not, this is a nice little moment for you to take a break, undo your legs, and then come back to cross-legged. So I say meditative, but a bit like when we go to the gym, we need to warm up the body. When we do our meditation, we need to calm down the mind. So that's where most of you will know this. This is a recap for people that don't. The breathing is to calm down the mind. So pranayama means controlled life force. And when we control our life force, it means that we can control our breath. And when we control our breath, then it really calms down the nervous system, really clears and calms the mind. And then you can really kind of be more aware. Again, it's all about awareness. More aware of your thoughts, more aware of your body awareness, more aware of your feelings, which is such a big thing in yoga. So yeah, pranayama really doesn't get enough advertisement, and I just love it. It really has saved my life in so many ways, that and singing. So, rounding your shoulders, checking in with your body. You're going to start with pranayama number 1, which is literally just breathing in and breathing out. And we're going to do 4 breaths in, so 4 seconds in and 4 seconds out. If you can, try and push the diaphragm out, and then chest, and then throat. If you can focus on these 3 things. Let's go. Exhale your breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice the breath out the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, 1, 2. Expand that chest a bit more. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale slowly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice every breath out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently open your eyes. Well done. It's invisible, but I promise you, if you do this every day, you'll notice a massive difference on your thoughts and your actions. So, hands underneath the chest, thumbs behind you. Exhale. Again, it's going to be a 4 second in and a 4 second out. And we're really kind of observing the expansion of the rib cage and then coming in. Exhale. Inhale, come out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Expanding outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 more. 1, 2. Really expanding. Exhaling in. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more. Keep that focus on the breath. It's so important. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release your hands. Really good. So now we're going to bring our fingertips underneath our collarbone. This is the clavicular area. Again, so important to just observe when we're breathing from here, as you can feel quite anxious generally. So we're going to breathe in for 2 and breathe out for 2. But the clavicular muscles, it's so important that we strengthen them. So breathe out. Breathe in. 1, 2. Breathe out. 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2. Breathe out. 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2. Exhale. 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2. Breathe out. 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2. Just this area moving. 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2. Exhale. 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2. Breathe out. 2, 1. 2 more. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe out. And release. Really well done. So now our mind is calm and we've invested into our invisible mind. Now we can close our eyes. I'm going to do a very simple meditation. We're going to breathe in so, this is the word so inside our head, and then we're going to exhale the word hum. And we're going to do this for around about 3 minutes, and then I'm going to guide you to one of my favorite new meditations that I've been doing, which really allows me to have time for some very important words. So we're going to again get comfy. If you need to move around, do that now. I'm very serious. I want this compact class for all these amazing people that open my newsletter. So palms facing up. Exhale your breath. Concentrating on the breath. Breathe in the word so. Exhale the word hum. And keep that laser point focus for 3 minutes. Letting your motivation be your invisible health and your reality. So hum. Try to slow down the breath. Coming back to the breath, steering your thoughts in the right direction for your health. So hum. Checking in with the physical body, move it if you need to. Releasing your mantra so hum, but keep the eyes closed. Now we're going to do a little bit of a journey and listening to the words and feeling what they mean to you, listening to my voice. Bringing in the word compassion. Imagining and visualizing seeing all that compassion you give to others throughout your life. How it feels when you give compassion. Going back to the time when you were compassionate to someone else. Now keep that imagination, that vision on how it would feel if you had more compassion for yourself. Treating yourself as a best friend. Imagining what that would look like. Now releasing those thoughts and let them go. The second word is forgiveness. You're going to think of a small act of forgiveness that you'd like to forgive. So think of someone you'd like to forgive. And for a moment, think about that thing that made you where you are today with them. So that act. that you can't forgive. Just go through that for a moment in your mind. If you can, get to the feeling how you felt when you were disappointed, or when you found out, or when it happened. Now, very quickly, imagine the person that you'd like to forgive in front of you. Using that compassion like we just did. And if it feels right, visualizing you shaking their hand or hugging them. Having a bigger understanding to why they might have done it. Whether it was their own trauma. And now let it go. Now turn yourself to you. Think of a small act that you haven't forgiven yourself for. Thinking what that might be. Seeing yourself in the mirror. Again, having compassion for yourself. Knowing this is the first life that we can remember. We're learning as we go. And forgiving yourself. Giving all that love you give to everyone else, to yourself in this vision. Hugging yourself. Forgiving yourself. Everyone is doing the best they can with the knowledge they have. And now let it go. Now we come to the word gratitude. Think of 3 things that you're grateful for today. Even if it's just waking up, not going on your phone, this lovely practice by Kelly, thinking of gratitude. And more importantly, evoking the feeling of gratitude. And releasing. Now we come to the bigger vision. Your bigger goal, how you would like your future life to look. Doesn't matter how big, but get clear with your vision of what you'll be wearing, how you're going to feel when you bring this into your reality. Truly starting to believe we can bring in our own reality when we control our thoughts that little bit more. But more importantly, increasing the feelings. So what would you like your future to look like? Noticing how you look in this vision. Remember, Einstein said it's all about imagination. So daydreaming your future, allowing yourself to have this time to get clear on what it looks like. And now let it go. And now imagining the day that you're about to take, the day ahead. Give a moment or two to see how you'd like it to go as perfect as possible. Imagine your smoothest day, that it's getting up, having the most perfect breakfast, no traffic. Playing out your most perfect day. and releasing it, just like that. Rub your hands together. As you place your hands onto your eyes, feel the warmth that you've created. Be really aware and proud that you put yourself first this morning, knowing it's not always easy, but celebrate that. And observing if you feel any different than at the start of the 30 minutes, knowing that that will be your fire to continue to do it again. Bring hands to heart. It's an honor to guide you all. Every single person that has opened a newsletter and an email from me, you mean the world to me. I mean, you can't always personalize it when you're writing, but this is why I put 30 minutes aside and for you to come into my home here in Bali and for you to see my morning practice, as I would love nothing more for you to put yourself first. And I think the biggest thing that I've realized, you have to get clear on why you want to put yourself first every day or 5 days a week. And I think what I've realized now is that if we don't do any change, then there'll be no difference. So it's having faith in action that if you do this every day, your mindset will be different, your energy levels will be different, but massively, and I really believe this with every cell of my being, your reality will be different. I really believe that we create our own reality by our thoughts, and if we have more awareness of our thoughts, and we're able really to dissect them and see where the self-bad talk is and patterns and self-sabotage, then you can really create the life that you want. I'm living mine, and I swear it's by these little tricks. So I urge you to put yourself first, as you're completely worth it. My feet have gone numb, I'm sure yours will have as well. You're amazing. Thank you very much for putting yourself first, as it makes me happy. And lots of love coming your way. Namaste.